What's going on, guys? It's Roxu back with another video, and today we're back on XSkins. And as always, go up here to deposit, type in code Roxu Gambles, and click apply for a free 5% deposit bonus, as well as going up to rewards, and also type in code Roxu Gambles for a free gem. Today, I'm hunting a knife. That's my goal for the video today. So I'm going to try to open these Marble Fade, Bluey, Fadement, and Baylor cases, hoping to pull another knife. If we do, I'll end up shooting over to this Vice case, which I believe is cheaper right now. I believe it's about $1 cheaper than it usually is. But we're going to start with this Fadement case. So we're opening a couple of these. They are on the more expensive side, so hopefully we do pull something early on. Right off the bat, so that's pretty good. That's a couple of cases worth just paid off right there. It's about money back as well right there. So I'm going to do a 2-case open right now. This will be the last one of the Fadement cases, hoping for this Karambit or Huntsman knife. We have pulled this Gamma Doppler before, I believe throughout multiple cases, so. Let's see. That was about half a case paid for. So what I'm going to do is sell off my inventory and move on to the next case, which is going to be the Marble Fade case. So on the Marble Fade case, I believe we've pulled the Marble Fade bayonet here, this $678 skin. On top of that, when I sold off my inventory, we were only down about $24-ish, so not that bad starting off. We're going to open a handful of these cases. It's got a bunch more knives, so a lot more possibilities for those. And let's get into it. So we opened a handful of cases, didn't pull anything yet. I'm going to switch to opening 5 at a time because it's only about $48, which was about 2 of the Fadement cases. So we're open like 2 or 3 of these 5 cases, praying for a knife. Ooh, so that's almost about money back? I can't tell. We're gonna call it there after that second one, and we're gonna move on to our next case, which is gonna be the Baylor, after selling our inventory. So after selling our inventory, we are down a bit more that time, about $100 loss. We're not doing bad. I mean, we still got about 400 to go, so let's see. We got a bunch of lore knives, handful of flip knives, falchion knives. Yeah, I think this is a good case. We're going to open a couple of these and hopefully we pull a knife. Ooh, so that's really good. That's about 5 cases worth. We're going to come out of this case in profit, I believe. We're gonna move on to the bluey case and do the same thing, sell off the inventory, see what we're sitting at, and then try to hit another knife. So coming out of that last case, we're about even. Out of this case, I believe we've pulled the Shadow Dagger Dopplers before, and then one of these Gamma Doppler Glocks. I believe it was the 161. So we have hit on this case a handful of times, and hopefully we can hit again. So we've opened a handful of cases. I'm going to switch to opening 5 at a time. I believe last time we opened these cases, we also did hit these Emerald Dual Berettas a couple times. So pulling those would be nice because that pays for all 5 of the cases plus profit. Okay, so moving on from this case, also didn't make anything out of it. I'm going to sell off my inventory and move on to a couple of these Vice cases. So we've opened these Vice cases a handful of times throughout my channel. I believe the best thing we've pulled were these driver gloves here, the $183 gloves. So what I think I'm going to do is do an all-in as a final go. Hopefully we pull those factory new like Vice gloves, or I believe they're actually field tested. Yeah, they're field tested, but $1,300 field tested Vice gloves or a knife. A knife will also do very good for us. So unfortunately we didn't hit. I'm gonna sell off my inventory one more time, see what we have left, and then see if we can go all in on a smaller case and hopefully pull something there. So after selling off my inventory, I have about $64 left, and I've decided to go to the Gamma Prisma case one time. Actually not one time, let's open a couple. Let's go all in on this one, so it's about 3, and then sell off, and then we can open one more. But hopefully we pull one of these very nice knives. Okay, AK Asimov is actually not that bad. I believe we're slightly losing money on that one, but that is a really good pull, a little 3% there. So after selling off my inventory again, it was about a $2 loss from that battle. We're going to spin it again, hopefully we pull something nice, and let's see what we can get. Okay, so a Hyper Beast, that's not that bad. Oh. Okay, so a Hyper Beast, that is actually also pretty good. I believe that allows us to open 3 more. I'm going to sell off my inventory and do the same thing. So after selling off my inventory, we're about $2 short of the 3 cases. We're going to move down to the 2 and hope for a good knife. So unfortunately we didn't hit on that one. I'm going to sell off my inventory one more time and then go all in on the bluey case and then call it from there. So it looks like we can open 2 of these bluey cases. Hopefully we pull one of these nice Doppler knives, or even the Glocks. The Glocks would be good for us as well. Let's see. So unfortunately we didn't pull anything, but it is gambling and that's how that works. But again, make sure to go up to deposit, type in code rustgambling, click apply, as well as going to rewards, I'm typing in Roxu Gambles for a free 1 gem.